Howdy folks, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, it's Monday evening and I decided what I'll be building next. I'll be doing two at a time. I commenced my grandma's Golf Hawk last night after I completed the video 4 on my final reveal for my USS Alabama. So instead of working on the Titanic, I'm going to be working on my Trumpeter 1/700 scale USS California. BB-44 in her fit of 1944, and the paint schedule that's it's going to be measure 5S, which is dark sea blue. And with 1944, the Navy went right back to dark blues again, and some camouflages on different ships had different camo measures on them. So this could be measure 5S on this one. And again, it's going to have a little wear and tear on it from the submersion of salt air and salt water. And it's going to be a tiny model compared to the Big A that I built yesterday, got finished up on. And while over here, we'll swing the camera and we'll take a look at it, and I'll finish up the video. It's going to be a short. This is going to be a short review, fellows. This is going to be on the bench like start tonight after I finish this video. I'll go ahead and start working on this. The paint schedule is going to be very simple and straightforward. It's going to be a fast build, and most of the time it's going to be in the painting. So okay fellas, the camera's all friendly. We'll come over, swing around and take a look at the USS California. I think I've done a review of this, not too certain, but I did make a video of it what I got for Christmas. Okay guys, right here is the this is the Trumpeter USS California BB-44 in 1945. I thought it was a 44, it was a refit, it's 1945. So as you can see, she's an overall dark sea blue. You can see the immersion of salt air guts to the salt, to the blues, and it's going to be a fun build, fellas. It's going to be an excellent build. I get finished with her and everything. So this is pretty much it's going to be on the schedule. And the box top goes over here. As you can see, I've been farting around this thing for a while, fellas. Got the main deck on here. As you can see, this thing's very small compared to the big ones that I normally put together all the time. And so this is going to be a real nice model. Get done with it. Trumpeter's done an excellent job on it. I'm very surprised they didn't have a 3-piece deck assembly on this thing. It's all 2-piece, so it makes life a lot easier. And the option is here, fellas. It gives you an option here. Either you can have a full hull as displayed here, mounted on a stand exactly like that of the Alabama, which fits like this. But I'm going to scuttle this and save this for something else. I'll not throw that away. Take the bottom hull of this, use as a template. No, I won't either, because I got a better idea for that too. I'm not going to put this in dry dock like I did the Alabama, folks. So over here, I believe I got a nice fresh piece of glass here. This right here, folks, is actually about this at the Home Depot. It comes to buy a 2 feet square, 2 foot by 3 foot. This is very thin. This is used as a light screen on top of your, if you have a finished basement or an office, something like that. What this does, it fits up on top of the lights. So you guys probably seen these in a lot of offices and such. So these do make good simulated water, folks. So what I'm going to do with this bad boy here, as you can tell, I'm going to put it on there and make sure I use greens and blues on the bottom here. On the top, I'm going to add a wake on there. And we'll have our underway ship's colors. I have it mounted. I have this mounted on a nice board bought down there at the Hobby Lobby. So that'll go right there. And the other parts here of this kit here, fellas, you got your sprues right here. It has different sundries, different parts. And more sprues here and baggies and such they give you here. And they give you all your arm unit right here and a lot of small delicate pieces, folks. So a lot of care has got to be exercised. You don't want to lose down to these small pieces. These pieces are small. Some are about a 1/16 of an inch in size, and some are a lot more smaller. So you got to exercise the factor that you got to be careful that this those parts don't get lost. And you got more sprues over here, fellas. So you got a lot of parts. I guess 2 sprues are actually duplicates of the rest of the pieces there. Ship's nameplates on there. And got a couple more screws down here. These screws consist of very neatly done, very neatly packed in individual sealed polyurethane poly bags right here they put on there. They heat seal them. You got your 5-inch 38s on there. You got your 20 millimeters. Oh my God! You even got Splinter shields on those 20 millimeters. Those 20 millimeters is about the size of the temples on that rear end. Small, small, small. Okay, folks, like Trumpeter is always noted for, as a paint schedule diagram, they give you this right here. This right here, folks, will give you a good basic idea how I'm going to paint this thing. It's all dark sea blue here. And there'll be no water line on there, folks, because it's going to be mounted on this simulated piece of glass I've made here that I bought. And I have a little immersion of salt air on there. The SOC-1 Seahawks make a very good addition. This was the aircraft of the norm. At that day, they got away from the OS-2U Kingfishers. And I don't know why, this is twice they done this. They should know better. I could probably use a couple of parts on this thing. This is photo etched. They gave me this on the Tennessee, and they gave me this here on the California. They gave you the cage mast on here, fellas. This is good for 1941 or even up to 1930 is when they changed the cage. We had the cage mast on here. The only sprues I can actually use in here, fellas, is these sprues here. I can use the catapults for the aircraft can be used. The radar can be used, and the rear catapult can be used. These are boat cranes here. That's what they are here, and this is your aft boat crane. I can use everything on here except these cage masts, but I'm not going to throw these cage masts away because I'm going to save these in my parts box. Make sure that they don't get damaged. I might make a 1/700 scale USS New Mexico using these cage masts. And I got a lot of plans from Edward Westwesser in a scale of 1/32 scale. I can use those scale out of 1/700 scale and make a whole fleet of these things. One thing good about these tiny, small 1/700 scale kits, fellas, they don't take up much room compared to opposed to 1/350 and beyond. And if done right, you got to use proper eye care, a lot of magnifiers to bring out the detail of this thing, and a great deal of time is going to be doing the painting on this. So I'm going to get this thing started tonight. Also on this kit here, there's a blooper what they've done. I noticed this beforehand, right here, folks. So you got your 20 millimeter gun shield right here. It fits here, and you got inside recess there for this deck to fit flush, because the top of this hull should be flush top of this deck, but it won't go flush back here because you got your Splinter shields for your 20 millimeters right here, and you don't have a recess down the bottom of the hull to bring it down so it can fit flush. So there's a little plastic surgery involved. I noticed that when I was toying with it the other day. So if anybody's got one of these battle wagons in their stash pile, you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're that forward to the forward Splinter shields, 20 millimeters, where it meets the hull. You got to take a number 11 blade and be very careful and make a recess in there, and so it'll fit flush against there, and that'll cure that problem right there. Other than that, everything else is up to par. So this is a good kit. I'll get started on this bad boy immediately. And so tomorrow I should have an update video on my Monogram 1960 Grumman Gulf Hawk 2. Major Alfred Williams, the demonstration biplane that he used, that's now residing at the Smithsonian Institution, which is now the Aerospace Museum of Washington, D.C. And I worked on the Gulf Hawk last night. They got the landing gear all working real good, all the parts working real good on it. So I haven't put it together, haven't primed it yet though, but I'll probably start on that probably, I don't know, probably tomorrow, maybe this evening. But evidently my goal for tonight is to recess this hull down here to accept the deck so it's flusher. As you can see, it don't come down flush like it does here. You can see how it rides up there. That's because this blister here. This blister is laying right on top of the hull. You got to cut a little margin right there, which is known as a recess there, so you bring a deck down. No biggie, folks. And also, you can see how they converted this thing into the South Dakota class, like my USS Alabama. Right here is the original outline of the hull. You can see how they changed right there, fellas. And when they did that, they changed everything on there. They made the hull wider right here and bring it more this way by adding a big torpedo blister. That's why they had the old 5-inch 38s around there. So when they bring this to after Pearl Harbor, they brought it in for refit. They based this the redesigned refit off the South Dakota class, such as the USS Alabama. A little technical note there, folks. Okay, we'll take the camera and swing it back to yours truly. Finish up the video. Okay, guys. Okay, fellas, that's what's on the bench next to the Grumman Gulf Hawk. I should have those done in about a week or so. And maybe 2 weeks on this battleship. I don't know, depends on. Since I got nothing but time in my hand, I'll probably have better no time. But anyway, folks, this is what's on the bench. I'll be doing 2 at a time and going back to the other builds I need to finish up on. Since I'm retired now, I'm like a kid locked in a toy store, and all my toys are here. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day signing off. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in. May God bless and make Mama happy. And please subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow on video 1 on the update of the Grumman Gulf Hawk, my winter build. And one day this week, probably, see about Wednesday, I'll have a video on the USS California. So, topic of the video is USS California. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day signing off, and I'm out of here. And God love you guys. Thank you, boys. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye, man.